You may have heard about the Torch Awards. We've been talking about it the last couple of days. Well, they have been recently presented to local businesses by the Better Business Bureau, and we have one of the recipients here right now. Joanna Herr from Herr Photography is here with us to tell us about her award and about photography, too.
Yeah, thank you.
And Joanna, from Herr Photography is the name of the company,
yes.
Right? But first, let's talk a little bit about the award.
Okay.
You know, and how you came about to win this, because this is, like, excellent.
Oh, it's prestigious.
Yes, see? I thought so.
Oh, and being on this side of the camera is so different than being on the other side of the camera. So let me tell you that. Well, the BBB Torch Award, as you know, is granted to those who display fair and honest practices throughout their business. And as you heard from other recipients, it is a long process, but one well worth it. And not only are the accolades wonderful, we appreciate that, but more than that, we want to be able to create a ripple effect around the fair and ethic marketplace. So I want other photographers and other small businesses to see the rewards for being, you know, fair and honest in the way they present their business.
Yeah, and then live up to those standards that create this award. Sure.
Yes.
So your company obviously got the award. So tell us a little bit about Herr Photography.
Well, Herr Photography has been around for about 15 years. I started out as a landscape photographer, and then one day a friend of mine asked me to photograph her wedding, and I was like, no way, don't shoot people. So she offered me $50, and I said, perfect, I'll do it. And from there, we just spun off. We started doing quite a few weddings per year. We do family portraiture, and then, of course, after doing weddings, the brides get pregnant, so we involved into maternity photography, newborns. And then having that corporate connection, I went back into doing a lot of corporate events, special events. We do PR.
There must be, I mean, you know, I wouldn't say I'm a photographer. I have a camera, you know.
A lot of people do.
And so, but a lot of people feel that if they have a camera, they are a photographer. Yes. So what are the common mistakes that people make?
As an amateur, a lot of mistakes people make are they tend to just want to go out and shoot whatever they can, rather than trying to compose the shots or look at what the lighting is or capture the moment.
Oh, the lighting.
The lighting.
You know, take a look. Now, this one right here, this is a black and white.
Yes.
And that's very artsy.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now you put them in the bushes there. Oh, look! Wait a minute! Look at this. Oh, that's a stage thing. That's just delightful.
Capturing the moment there.
Right. Oh my! Look at this.
Love to travel. Went to Kenya. Was able to get my leopard in the bush.
Now, how did you do this photo?
I shot that.
This one obviously isn't staged.
No. That is actually at Lake Nakuru in Kenya. I shot that from a van with a long lens.
Mm-hmm. And this one, you got a kid in a teacup.
It's a bathtub. And the parents wanted something different, so I asked Bahia if we could use their pond. So we placed the bathtub in the pond and fed the ducks, and the baby was just screaming with delight that these ducks were coming up around him.
Yeah, and you captured it. How many shots do you have to take to get the good one? You probably can do it in one.
I do my best to get it in one.
Yeah, so that's the difference. And, of course, here's a close-up of a flower that is exquisite. That's extremely frameable.
I like that one, too.
Yeah.
That was done in Hawaii.
Is it? And
there again, the maternity. The maternity photos can be done very artsy. They're done in private sessions. Some people do like to go out on the beach. We have to wear a little bit more clothing when we go out in location. But very sensual, I think. Because a woman is beautiful when they're pregnant.
Oh, yes, they have a glow.
Yeah, they do.
And you captured that.
Thank you.
Again, in black and white. Do you use a lot of black and white?
I love black and white. It's where I started.
Well, picking the perfect photographer, how do you do that? How do I do that?
Depending on the type of event you want the photographer for, please make sure you check their references. If you're looking for somebody to photograph your wedding, ask them to see a portfolio. You want to see the whole wedding, not just like their best shots of the wedding. So ask to see it from start to finish. And
I should discuss the finances. I see, I see the tips are up here on the board right now. We see that, but discussing the finances, actually get a contract, make sure you know what you're getting involved in.
Yes, please do. Ask them up front, what's the pricing? What am I going to get for what I'm paying for? When do I get my product?
Is the pricing pretty, I mean, is there a ballpark figure?
I think it's all over the place right now.
Yeah.
You're going to pay a little bit more for a professional, which I would suggest you do.
Oh, yeah.
Weekend warriors are going to give it to you at rock bottom
well, that's
prices.
what it's going to look like. A war. Like a battlefield.
Similar.
No, that's some good information. So if you can, get a hold of Joanna and capture your magic moments. All right. For more information, go to sandiego6.com, of course, or herphotography.com. There you go. Thanks, Joanna.
Oh, thank you. It was my pleasure.
Happy New Year.
Love your tie.
Oh, thank you very much, whatever it is.